Every series needs a hopeful video. This is ours. We've talked about what's broken, the wrong metrics, the wrong goals, the systems designed to extract rather than sustain. And I know that can feel heavy. I know degrowth can sound like sacrifice. So this video is about what we're building toward. Not a utopia, not a fantasy. A real, practical, already starting to exist vision of what an economy of enough could look like. And I think it might surprise you. The barrier to imagining an economy of enough is that our culture has conflated enough with failure. To have enough is to have given up. To stop growing is to fall behind. To slow down is to lose. But here's what the evidence actually shows. People in the world's highest well-being countries, Denmark, Finland, Costa Rica, New Zealand, are not working harder than people in the US. They're working less. They have more paid leave, more time with family, shorter commutes, more access to public space, stronger social safety nets, and they consistently report higher life satisfaction. Enough isn't deprivation. Enough is the point at which more stops helping and might start hurting. So, what does an economy of enough actually look like? Let me paint it. Work looks different. A 4-day working week, already being trialed in the UK, Iceland, Japan, Belgium, and others, without loss of pay. Productivity stays the same or improves. Well-being increases significantly. We work to live. We don't live to work. Production looks different. Goods are designed to last, built to be repaired, updated, and eventually disassembled and recycled, not designed for obsolescence. Right-to-repair laws are already passing in the EU and several US states. The shift is happening. Ownership looks different. Sharing economies for cars, tools, and spaces reduce what each individual needs to own without reducing quality of life. Library of things, community tool libraries, co-housing, and car-sharing clubs exist already in cities across Europe and North America. Cities look different. Amsterdam's Doughnut City. Barcelona's Superblocks, where car traffic is removed from residential areas and the space is given back to people. Urban gardens, green rooftops, free public transport. Finance looks different. Community banks, credit unions, and public banks that invest in local resilience, not financial speculation. Participatory budgeting, where communities directly decide how public money is spent. Care is counted. The care economy, childcare, elder care, community support, is recognized as central economic activity, not invisible labor. Universal basic services, healthcare, education, housing, transport, as infrastructure, not commodities. Every single thing I just described already exists somewhere. This isn't theoretical. It's patchwork. The task of degrowth by design is to connect the patches. Here's your invitation. Identify one thing in your life that already looks like an economy of enough. Maybe you borrow tools from a neighbor. Maybe you repair clothes instead of replacing them. Maybe you grow some of your own food. Maybe you've chosen a job that pays less but gives you more time. Those choices are not small. They are the cells of a different kind of economy. They are degrowth by design, not in theory but in practice. And they're contagious, not in a pushy, preachy way, in the way that every visible alternative makes the alternative more visible. That's the end of our Foundation series. 5 videos, 5 big ideas. The next block goes deeper, into your job, your wardrobe, your technology, into policy, into the countries already trying this. Subscribe so you don't miss any of it. And if this series has been useful, share it. Send it to someone who thinks degrowth is just doom, because now you know it isn't. Build a world that thrives by design, not by default. I'm Dee. See you in the next video.